The cloud crumbles, a data heist. Imagine this, it's 2019. People trust big banks. They think their data is safe. They believe in the promise of the cloud. The digital age has brought convenience and connectivity, but it has also introduced new vulnerabilities. Then, the impossible happens. Capital One, a titan in the financial world, suffers a catastrophic data breach. This breach shakes the very foundation of digital trust. Over 100 million customer accounts are compromised. The scale of the breach is unprecedented, leaving millions of people in shock and disbelief. Social security numbers, bank account details, credit card information, all stolen. Personal data that people thought was secure is now in the hands of a malicious actor. It's a stark reminder, in the digital age no one is truly safe. Even the most robust security measures can be undone by a single vulnerability. This wasn't some sophisticated nation-state attack. This was the work of a lone hacker, exploiting a simple misconfiguration. A small error with massive consequences. It sent shockwaves through the industry. The message was clear. Even the biggest companies with the most resources are vulnerable. No one is immune to the threats lurking in the digital shadows. This was a wake-up call for everyone. The breach underscored the need for constant vigilance and the importance of cybersecurity in our interconnected world. The rise and fall of Capital One. Capital One was once a pioneer. They embraced technology, they moved their operations to the cloud, they wanted to be faster, more agile, more customer-friendly. But this relentless pursuit of innovation came at a cost. It created vulnerabilities, cracks in their digital armor. They prioritized speed over security. They underestimated the ingenuity of hackers. They failed to grasp the potential consequences of a breach. This wasn't just a technical failure, it was a failure of imagination. The hacker Paige Thompson. At the heart of this story is Paige Thompson, a former tech worker with a vendetta. She had once been a software engineer at Amazon Web Services, where she honed her skills and developed a deep understanding of cloud infrastructure. But her journey took a dark turn. She was brilliant but troubled, a master of cloud technologies with a deep understanding of how to exploit them. Her expertise was unparalleled, but so was her discontent. She felt marginalized and overlooked in the tech industry, which fueled her desire to make a statement. Thompson wasn't motivated by money. Her actions were driven by a complex mix of personal grievances and a desire to expose the vulnerabilities in the systems she once helped build. She was driven by a desire to expose weaknesses, to prove a point. She wanted to show the world that even the most secure systems were not infallible, and she was willing to go to great lengths to do so. She discovered a misconfigured firewall, a simple error with devastating consequences. This small oversight opened the door to a massive breach, one that would have far-reaching implications. Thompson gained access to Capital One's cloud storage buckets, a treasure trove of sensitive data. Personal information of over 100 million customers was at her fingertips, a staggering amount of data that highlighted the severity of the breach. It was a stark reminder that even the most sophisticated systems are vulnerable to the human element. The breach underscored the importance of vigilance and the need for constant scrutiny in the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity. The breach itself unfolded over weeks. Thompson downloaded data, exfiltrated it, and even boasted about her exploits online. Capital One was oblivious, their security systems failing to detect the intrusion. It was a slow-motion disaster, a cascade of failures that allowed the breach to continue unchecked. When they finally discovered the breach, their response was slow and inadequate. They downplayed the severity. They failed to notify customers promptly. This lack of transparency only amplified the damage, eroding public trust in the institution. The impact of the breach was far-reaching. Millions of customers were left vulnerable to identity theft and financial fraud. Their personal information was in the hands of a hacker. The emotional toll was significant, with many feeling betrayed and violated. The breach had legal and financial ramifications for Capital One. They faced lawsuits, regulatory fines, and a damaged reputation. The cost of the breach extended far beyond the financial, shaking the very foundation of their business. The Capital One breach serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities that exist in our interconnected world. It highlights the critical importance of robust cybersecurity measures, which are essential to safeguard sensitive information from malicious actors. It underscores the need for a security-first culture where speed and innovation don't come at the expense of protecting customer data. Companies must prioritize security at every level, from the boardroom to the server room. This breach is a call to action for all companies. Implement strong security protocols. Invest in employee training. Regularly update and test your systems to ensure they can withstand potential attacks. Stay vigilant against emerging threats. Cybersecurity is not a one-time effort but an ongoing commitment to protect against evolving dangers. The future of data security depends on learning from the mistakes of the past. We must do better. By analyzing past breaches, we can develop more effective strategies to prevent future incidents. Our digital lives depend on it. Every individual and organization has a role to play in creating a safer digital environment for everyone.